1993 Hard Target, Jean-Claude Van Damme, directed by John Woo. Now, I've had a lot of time to think about this. I have a theory that John Woo either has a contract or owns a pigeon rental company. Now,
Jean-Claude Van Damme is the hard target.
You miss me?
From internationally acclaimed action director John Woo.
How's it feel to be hunted? You tell me.
Hard target.
all right, so it starts in a sketchy place, and I think we've established that it's a common theme within 90s movies. Super sketchy place.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
You said this was different.
And that's when they give us the most state-of-the-art shot that they could give us back in 93. And it's a dude that looks like Whistler from Blade.
Catch you fuckers at a bad time.
Yeah, he's running through the woods, right? It's nighttime.
He's running through like the streets.
What's the purpose of popping a wheelie on the
They're
chase?
trying to commit a murder or a kidnapping.
Yeah, but why do you have to pop a wheelie? Like that's more effort, right?
He's practicing for the X Games coming up after this. There's guys on motorcycles that are chasing him, and it seems like they're kind of toying with him, like they're trying to like get to him, but not really.
They kick the shit out of him, don't they?
And then we start seeing some of the main bad guys, the main villains, which you have Arnold Vosloo, which he's the main bad guy in The Mummy. Very receding hairline, but he's... Yeah, I don't think hair transplants were quite there yet, you know?
He'd found it too painful to part with his new hair.
They just looked really bad. You show up to set and you have like blood dripping down your... It's like...
I'm ready for my close-up. It's like, dude, we need to get you to a hospital.
Yeah. And you have Lance Henriksen, which he's been pretty much acting since the early 60s. He was in all the Alien movies. He was in the first Terminator. And he also did a lot of voice acting with like TV shows and video games. He did Legend of Korra. He did Detroit Becoming Human.
Yeah. Who was he in Korra?
You benders need to understand, there's no place in the world for you anymore.
Had a part in Call of Duty 2, Mass Effect, Star Wars Old Republic. So he's definitely out there, and he's a very, very top tier legendary actor. It's great that they had such great actors as the villains, which I think really makes the movie. So obviously the dude is at a huge disadvantage. He's running away from the guys on motorcycles. There's like 3 SUVs coming after him.
If he makes it to the river, he's won. We cannot allow that to happen, Mr. Lapaki.
So you kind of get the idea that, okay, I think they're just hunting this guy for sport. Kind of leads into the whole plot line of the movie. And I think this is John Woo's way of kind of holding a mirror up to society. Is like, this is what corporate America is. You fucking... you apply for a job, and then they destroy your spirits. So like I said, this guy's running out in the middle of an open field, which terrible move, man. If you're being hunted and this is what you're doing, fucking don't go into an open field with all these cars. I'd go places where cars couldn't get to, you know what I mean?
Many alleyways you passed on the way to that open field that you just ran into. You're like, yep, this is our best option.
Lots of stairs he ran past.
I get that it's the middle of the night, but holy shit, bro. They're shooting at him. It's like weird that the cops couldn't kind of put it together. Like, man, we're getting a bunch of reports of automatic gunfire, you know, out by the docks. Like, should we check it out? It's like, no, that's too much work, Johnson. The city will take care of that. You keep saying that, but what does that mean?
We are the city, dude.
The other henchmen are sitting there shooting automatic rifles at this poor guy running away, and then he goes and completely escalates it and whips out a fucking grenade launcher. Oh my god.
I did nothing for
nobody. Is this a League of Assassins? Is this a DC thing?
And it's like, damn, like nobody's gonna fucking report this shit. Like it was like a fishing cabin where you go to buy like live bait and lures and shit. Yeah. So this poor dude, now he's like fucking crispy. His jacket's like smoking. He's like, I have no idea how he lived through that shit. He gets up, he's running down this fucking dock, and he sees like this little dinghy boat, wooden boat that he's gonna get in. I don't know what he was thinking. And then fucking Bolt Master Legolas over there shoots him in the back with a bolt.
Nah. Oh, that wasn't so bad. Why is his jacket smoking?
Because he was right next to that explosion. And then as he's running on the wooden dock, the whole like the where he's walking completely just falls in. Yeah. No safety. It's like aren't people just walking on this dock? I would have just jumped in, bro.
Thank you. Why hang on?
How many people walked on that bridge today?
Right.
Also, I gotta say, it might be better that they blew up the little fishing hut, because that doesn't sound like any of that stuff was up to code. he fell right through the dock, and they've been sending him warnings from the city for months to condemn that dock. That'll teach you to be homeless in my town.
So dude from the Mummy goes up to him, and the dude's dead, and he has this moment where he rubs his boot on the dude's forehead. No reason, just like a weird call sign, you know. I would expect like coins on the eyes, leaving like some ace of spades or something like that, but no, just
everyone has a thing.
Then they show that the dude had military dog tags, you know, so we can kind of start piecing it together. This dude was a military vet. He kind of looked homeless, so maybe he is homeless.
Wasn't he in a ratty military jacket that every single ratty veteran that's homeless has worn in every piece of media? It's the same jacket. They pass it down. Yeah, it's the same goddamn jacket.
And I think this is also John Woo holding up a mirror on how not only we treat corporate employees, but also how the government treats military vets. And honestly, good for John Woo, you know.
Yeah, respect to the vets out there, man, especially the homeless ones.
You lost me with that first concept. I can get on board with this one.
No, all of the concepts were on point.
Capitalism. Hot girl in the blue convertible.
She has this thick, wavy, flowing hair in a convertible, but then she gets out of the car and it's like perfect. And I don't understand, and this is applicable even today with today's movie standards. Movies like, let's say, Captain America, where he's going up against Thanos, the strongest villain in the MCU at the time, and he's getting his ass thrown around, he's getting cut up.
That's what pissed me off about that movie. How many women heroes were in that movie? It was a lot of them, right?
It was all of them.
I didn't see not one messed up edges.
Yeah,
they were all flawless.
Completely.
All of them.
Perfect.
Even the bald one.
And I think this goes to another theory where I think Hollywood as a whole owns LA Looks hair gel. Because no matter the situation, their fucking hair always looks amazing. You can get caught in an alien invasion, car chase, cop shootout. I want to be able to front flip off of a fucking fiery car and have my hair looking perfect. You know, with your hair looking like a mess, get fucking LA Looks. She gets to some lady's house, and obviously she's looking for her homeless father, and we can kind of piece together that the dude that was killed at the beginning was her father, and she's just kind of looking for him and trying to track him down. She's at this lady's house, and when you get the interior shot, there's like 5 bird cages around this fucking apartment.
Were they pigeons or just regular birds?
They were like parakeets and shit like that, I think.
Pigeon cousins?
John Woo might have a whole line of different birds that he provides, you know?
I'm telling you, his first wife, her brother's a fuck up, and he was gonna get in some trouble, so he bought the business, and he's just trying to make it work.
Could you imagine that argument? Look, John, I got all these pigeons. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do, John? Who takes out a line of credit for pigeons, Susan?
Yeah, apparently she knew her father.
He wasn't in an accident, was he? Oh no, he lost his job with the oil tool company.
What the fuck is an oil tool company?
The oil tool company. They make oil tools, man.
Yeah, they make the tools for oil. But do they make the tools or do they use the tools?
It's called the oil tool company.
There's a reason they went out of business and his ass got laid off. You know what I mean? Because nobody knows what the fuck they do. But she, I guess, was a really good friend of his because she had like a little box conveniently with like old pictures of the dude in the military. So she goes to the homeless shelter, which honestly, I can't even make fun of this part because
it was a good scene.
And the way that it was shot, it wasn't just like they're there, they have a conversation with somebody there. John Woo really focused on the fact that these were military vets and this was like a homeless shelter. And you have all these like panning shots of all like the homeless people and how they're living and stuff. And the crazy part is that, you know, this movie was shot almost 30 years ago. And to this day, we have that problem in every fucking major city.
I didn't like how they had that shot that you've seen a million times of the black guy in his military jacket doing the raking innocuously in the middle of a field where it's like, oh yeah, I knew your dad. You know what I mean? I fucking hate that.
That's when she kind of finds out that he was homeless.
I'm afraid your daddy, well, he was like the rest of us, out of doors, you know?
You could tell this girl's like a city girl, kind of professional career girl. It's like, maybe if you would have taken your father's calls a little bit more, we wouldn't be in this situation.
We're trying to be your own person. This man is fucked up out here.
She said something to the effect of, look at this binder of papers. Started going through
right.
it. I'm so busy.
And that's when it cuts to probably one of the, I guess, coolest scenes where they kind of showcase New Orleans and kind of give it that vibe, where there's like a really cool like slide guitar in the background with just like the kick drum,
Well, apparently the person she's looking for is homeless.
And then, of course, that's when we see Jean-Claude Van Damme's back, where you see his fucking perfect mullet.
Waves was crispy.
I was about to say, it looks like it's going to be wet, but it's actually crunchy.
And all of this is just close-up shots, so you don't really get like a wide shot of him. You can see his piercing blue eyes, just kind of staring. And it's like, what are you looking at? There's a waitress in front of you. Like, stop being weird, Based on this scene alone, I think that's what set Steven Seagal off. Why can't I look like that?
Oh, I'll tell you, a mullet outdoes a ponytail any day of the fucking week.
Yeah.
Especially 93? Hell yeah.
And he had such a head of hair, man.
Waves.
That was all him.
He had black people waves in his mullet.
That was all him.
Steven Seagal has come out and openly talked about Jean-Claude and how he's a fake, and he's just a hater.
Thoughts on Jean-Claude Van Damme?
Can I laugh in your face?
That hairline.
Based on that scene alone, his intro for that scene, I can understand why Steven Seagal is so pissed off. Because Steven Seagal started losing his hair when he was like 16. Let's be real.
Also the nipples.
Yeah, Jean-Claude.
Never had the balls to do that.
Perfect nipples.
Beautiful nipples.
Perfect
Beautiful
chest.
nipples.
Absolutely.
Perfect.
Steven Seagal.
What is it? Silver dollar size? Quarter size?
He had to hire Industrial Light and Magic, the people that did Star Wars, to give him really good CGI nipples.
They did Jurassic Park, goddammit. They could make my nipples look great.
Steven, our budget is $11 million for this movie. $9 million is going to Industrial Light and Magic. Like, what the fuck is this? Sir, why are you looking at me like that?
I know.
How's that gumbo change?
Is there a problem with your food?
A tragedy. The coffee was tolerable, though.
Coffee with
Wait,
gumbo? What? Get a water. What's wrong with
It's
you?
like
It's his first time eating gumbo, isn't it?
It's like 9 a.m.,
You're insulting the food, and then also you don't have enough money to pay for your meal, you piece of shit.
And she's like, yeah, you gotta pay up, buddy. No more free food. And then he whips out like pocket change, and I counted it was literally 61 cents. It's like this dude was so down bad that an entire meal that is the cost of a fucking soda.
What year did this come out? 90 what?
93.
A bag
Can
of
we
chips
look
is
at
like
the
75
rate of
cents.
inflation and see what that price is equivalent to? What was 63 cents then today?
Why don't you sell that duster and get some food money? It's like, I will never get rid of my duster.
It's about $1.25 in today's
I
time.
love that you freeze frame that and counted the change. You're the realness.
I just felt stupid that when we discussed it, I was like, yeah, he just paid this woman 75 cents and the money's clearly there. It's like, I can count. Like, I can do math. A gumbo and a coffee is 15 cents. That's when our 90s hot girl comes in, which, by the way, I'm going to refer to her as the 90s hot girl, but she's actually played by this actor named Yancy Butler. Her acting in the movie was fine, and that was actually her very first role in like a big motion picture and all that. She was like 21 years old, but she was actually in Kick-Ass.
Okay. Sorry, hon.
Do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So anyway, she comes in looking to use a payphone. And you can tell she's obviously from a big city. She stands out like a sore thumb. She doesn't even have coins on her. That's just not, she comes in trying to use a payphone, but she realizes, I've never had any quarters on me. So she goes up to the counter and she's like, oh, I'm looking for change. And all she has like $100 bills and stuff like that. There's a bunch of creepers that take notice along with Jean-Claude, but for like a totally different reason. He's like, there's some shit brewing here. My mullet's tingling a little bit. I gotta fucking... He's like Samson, he gets his power from his hair, but instead of dreadlocks, it's a mullet. You know?
Sir, you can't stand in the doorway. It's a fire hazard. Boss, also, isn't it kind of hot in Louisiana for a fucking duster?
She goes out, and that's when the dudes follow her. There's like 4 dudes that follow her to her car.
Should be busy street in front of a restaurant, and you were trying to mug a woman in public.
Yeah, no hesitation, nothing. They just, oh yeah, we're gonna rob this bitch, you know? Like, good for the writers. They were like, she can't just be the damsel in distress. She goes and shoves one of the guys and slaps the living shit out of one of them. Like, you ain't taking this. But then one of the dudes fucking backhands the shit out of her.
Oh.
Hard as fuck. That shit reverberated down the fucking street. Definitely, there's a big contrast when you look at how women are casted in Steven Seagal movies and how they were casted in this.
She was like, I lived in New York for 2 years.
Jean-Claude shows up. I have a duster. Weird side thing, but he has this bump on his head throughout the whole fucking movie.
Yes, yeah.
That was there the whole movie.
He had a big old contusion right here.
I'm not sure if that's just like the shape of his skull and we're just talking shit, or he managed to kick himself in the head with his perfect sidekicks. I don't know.
Oh my god.
Get lost.
There's a bump on his head.
He has a huge cocotazo on his head right there. What is that?
What happened? So that's when he does one of the coolest things I think I've seen anyone ever do, is he moves his duster out of the way and it looks like he's about to brandish a weapon, but he's literally brandishing his fucking leg.
He brandished a weapon.
He brandished the weapon. Yes, absolutely.
His leg is his weapon.
Yes, I was gonna say, what are you trying? Bitch, what's up?
And that's what I actually like a lot of these action scenes, because anything that involves him kicking somebody, that's him. That's Jean-Claude Van Damme. Oh yeah, perfect form. Some guy comes in with a beer bottle.
It matches the coat.
That guy's dead. That guy's straight dead.
No. He's signed the DNR. He's not coming back.
And after that, you have this one dude who sees his opportunity to finally use those karate lessons he's been taking for the last 3 months.
Oh wow.
Okay. I'm a yellow belt, and tries to kick him, and
I want to see the phone call that guy made. Yeah, Sensei Jeff. We gotta talk, man. I don't know if this is working out.
You can tell that Jean-Claude has plenty of experience throwing these kicks around. I don't care about his other fighting experience. I don't care what he's done in the past, but this man can throw fucking kicks. Oh my God.
Who was he looking at?
That was not bad. That was pretty good.
Who was he looking at just now?
God.
Next time, be more careful when you show your wallet.
Your wallet.
Your wallet. I'm sorry. Yeah, no. This guy's legit, bro. See, I can buy this. I buy this.
But what is he? Like, is he a security guard?
We're about to find the fuck out.
Is he a soldier?
He's a man with a weird European accent.
I think he's homeless.
America.
Then it cuts to a police station where there's like a strike happening. No one really knows they don't really explain what the fuck is happening, but there's no one at this fucking police station. And we cut to, I guess it's like a cop or like some kind of investigator that works at this police station, and she's sitting there. And she has a, what looks like a honey bun with a candle in it, and she's just looking at it, and she's like,
Happy birthday to me.
and again, John Woo holding a mirror to corporate America.
Stop it. God damn it, stop it. Corporate America, where are you coming up with this shit?
This poor girl working on her fucking birthday. The office couldn't even take the time to get her a fucking little cupcake or some kind of cake or something.
Look at what's happening now. Now you got people quiet quitting. Quiet quitting is a thing now. John Woo was on this back in what, 96?
93?
93! Ahead of his fucking time,
You
bro.
couldn't even get her 2 extra large pizzas. No, not even a pizza party with some
Nothing.
soda.
Nothing, bro. They don't care. It's just a money machine. Make the money, make the money.
And to make matters worse, you have 90s rich hot girl coming in like,
Excuse me.
bitch. You know, she's like, I'm not gonna let this bitch ruin my fucking moment to myself. I'm gonna make my goddamn wish. I'm gonna put this shit in the drawer.
In the desk drawer with all the papers in the world.
I understand that it's the 90s where we probably lacked a lot of fire marshal regulation, but come on, like.
Yeah. No, back then they didn't know paper caught on fire.
Do you know where your nearest extinguisher is? The what?
Look, I just pulled a double shift. Why don't you catch me tomorrow?
It's like, bitch, it's not a Walmart. Like, you need to fucking do this. Like, what do you mean? Someone's missing.
You got an address? I think my father was homeless.
And as soon as this chick mentions that he was homeless, she literally stops, turns to her, and she's like, look, to file a missing persons report, he's got to have somewhere to be missing from, and completely just invalidates the whole thing.
He didn't have an address.
Yeah, it's a problem.
I low-key feel bad for her, though. She got that shit out of the vending machine, you know what I mean? And she just pulled a double, you know what I mean? So what, she worked for like 15 hours straight. So then we cut to Jean-Claude tying knots, like rope knots, on a dock. It just seems like a random thing. He wasn't like working. He was just standing there looking out into the sea and just tying what looked like a noose. Maybe he was tired of it. Maybe he was like, that was my last 61 cents. I won't be able to get another gumbo again. Like, that's it, you know? So he's working. He's at work. Everyone else is in their work gear, you know? Got a guy with a hard hat back there.
Goddamn duster.
And he's wearing a duster. That's why you're not getting any work, man. Like, you need to come prepared. This is why we're not hiring you.
I can't picture this guy driving a forklift.
I don't know. I would feel much better if you're like in a deadliest catch situation, like, hoist the mast, and he like roundhouse kicks the thing and the sail goes up or some shit. I'd be like, fuck yeah. The captain gets up early in the morning and it's like sunrise and he's on the bow of the boat, the front, in a split. Oh, I'm just doing my morning meditations.
Night 42. Every morning I wake up at 5:30 and John Coffey dams outside of my window in a full split.
Journey may be the death of me, Margaret.
He sends it off in a pigeon.
Show your papers.
Ma'am, you cannot drive your car here. You can't drive your convertible through here. You're blocking the forklifts. Like, what are you doing?
You see people hopping out their forklifts. What the fuck?
Man, we almost just dropped a whole shipping container on you. What are you doing?
I need to talk to you about something.
I don't think this is a good time now.
Walters, Nichols D, Abel Seaman.
How'd you like talk for me?
Abel Seaman, I remember Abel.
Just admit it, man. We have the humor of middle schoolers.
Abel Seaman? Abel Seaman.
I'm sorry, man. I don't know if I'll ever be mature enough to not laugh at that.
She goes up to him and she offers him $100 a day to help her find her dad. She talks about how his kicks could come in handy to help her find her dad, and that's like her only, you know, explanation. It's like, oh, you could handle yourself, so you could help me find my dad. He denies it. He denies the offer and then goes to the foreman to take the job because they did call his name. But the foreman denies him because he owes union dues. That's why he couldn't get the job.
Yeah.
So that's when he was like, how am I going to pay the dues if I don't have the job?
But it was like $200 something in union dues, right?
It was $200. It was like $200.
No, it was.
So you only had to work with this white lady for like 2 days, right?
Right. Also, the foreman mentions that he had an issue with a captain.
It was a big misunderstanding, you know.
Right. Broke his damn jaw is what I heard.
But it comes up later. We'll talk about that. Then they do this fucking thing, which I've never seen a movie where they intro a character more than once in a movie. So she's trying to drive her car, her convertible, out of the dock. Obviously, there's fucking forklifts.
That's exactly what you're talking about.
Yes.
There's forklifts and stuff. There's moving vehicles and people working on this dock, you know, and she's just sitting there blocked off waiting to get through. And the way she looks at him is the same way that the scientists, when they saw the dinosaurs for the first time in Jurassic Park, you know what I mean?
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
He never walks into a room. He gets revealed. Like, this dude's crazy.
I would love if the forklift guy was like, "Yo,
move."
Oh, sorry.
Like, yo, you see me here.
So he goes up to her, and obviously he changes his mind about it, and he said, you know, I'll work for you for 2 days for $217, which is weird because it's like, you know, she offered you $100 a day, but you charge $217.
It's the 90s. You can get a bottle of LA Looks, the big one, and 2 gumbos and coffee. you're gonna live like a king.
He gets in the car with her, they're driving, and they're making small talk, like getting to know each other. And this idiot, he's like, you know, what's your name? And she's like, oh, my name's Nat. And he's like, super genuinely confused. It's like, your parents named you after a bug? It's like, no, you fucking idiot. Her name's Natasha. This man is smooth with the fucking ladies. You could fucking tell. His name is Chance Boudreaux. And then she's like, what kind of a name is Chance? And his fucking explanation, all he says was, well, my mama took one. But there was no follow-up to that. She never questioned it. Obviously, she's so stricken and taken aback by him that she just looked at him and smiled like, I'm gonna bag this fucking idiot. I'm gonna fucking give him a green card. You know what I mean? Like, either way, they end up at the homeless shelter from earlier. So then she's like, yo, you know, has my father turned up? Have you heard from my father?
My father?
I saw the next best thing.
Her mother? Fucking takes her to a shopping cart, a homeless man's shopping cart where he had like all his stuff. And then like they go through a briefcase or whatever, and then all his shit's there. I'm guessing that he took some money to be hunted. And if he survived and got to the river, he would have kept the money. Phone sex.
You bust them out for money.
He's like,
okay.
He's like, I know that company. They pay well.
You know what? Let me take these.
Van Damme, being the fucking smart man that he is, knows the company and apparently they hire homeless people to pass out these flyers, and he takes that as a lead.
If it ain't my good friend Boudreaux. I thought you was
Boudreaux.
Maybe I'll stick around to run for mayor.
We're looking for someone who worked for you. The man's name is Douglas.
Ooh, continuity error, guys. He did not have a cigar in his mouth.
Did he work for you, sir?
Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. I'm not too good with names.
I'm also a clumsy asshole.
I also do sleight of hand magic. She's getting her fucking $217 worth. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, he was pretty good in that. It would be funny if it's like, oh yeah, this is a phone sex line. It's like, oh, how do you know that? I know.
Yeah, exactly.
It's my business to know.
That's it. And all of a sudden, the dude from The Mummy shows up.
I didn't know you had company.
Is it George Takei?
This guy, Van Damme and the chick, they leave. When they're leaving, they're getting in the car. This detective shows up. It's like, how did you know they were there? And he was there to tell her, like, hey, we found your father. Apparently, her father, they found his body in a burnt building. He was burnt to a fucking crisp, and they were able to identify him through dental records.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry I was such a bitch last time.
It was my birthday weekend.
In an abandoned building in the 9th Ward, the fire department discovered your father's body in one of the rooms.
You see what's going on here.
She's a good detective.
Find her daddy.
Stop saying daddy like that.
Yeah, could he say father, please? Like, that's
I did.
weird.
I was helping her find her daddy.
I guess now I have to be her daddy.
So in the next scene, you have Sleazy McGee. He's sleeping at his house. He's just fucking sleeping in a sweatshirt with the pit stains, you know, has the lit cigar off to the side. You know, he definitely took a couple puffs before going to sleep. He's already standing there. He's in his home. He's just watching him with a smile on his face, and he fucking karate chops the shit out of this dude's stomach. Just like, and he grabs his fucking scissors.
Okay.
Mr. Fusho, what are you doing here?
Don't talk, Randall. Listen.
Oh, don't worry about
Always love that guy.
He's all ears.
Ooh, don't do that. Don't do that.
When Mr. Van
And then they question him, and then they're pissed because they realize that these people are out there questioning, you know, a guy that they hired to fucking hunt and kill. So they go after him. They fucking slice his fucking earlobe off.
Oh, shit! Not bad.
Fucking punches him and shit, and I guess like cuts up his knuckles. Oof.
Wow.
And before he leaves, he like puts it in a fishbowl.
You cut your hand beating the shit out of this guy, and you think that the best thing for an open wound is to stick your hand in a shitty goldfish bowl?
That's badass, bro. He's like one
Bro,
of the
they're-
baddest motherfuckers.
First of all,
He's
they're
gonna get an
criminals.
infection.
They're out here sticking their hands in the fish bowls, fucking without condoms. They're living completely
living
reckless
life.
out here. They're living their best life out here.
You don't see my homeboy's hairline? We're out here reckless. Fuck.
So after that, we cut to Jean-Claude Van Damme with the 90s girl, and they're in a bar, and she's fucking crying because that's when, you know, obviously her dad's dead or whatever, and she's like, what the fuck? And I feel like the whole time, Chance, Jean-Claude, he's just worried that he's not gonna get paid because we need to find who killed your daddy. She's like, well, no, let the police handle that shit. No, we will handle it and avenge your daddy's death. I will find it. You still have the $217, right?
Hey, you have to pay me. Question. Did JC did he have a child in this movie?
No.
A child?
He did not have a child in
A
this
child,
movie,
he's
right?
a boat drifter.
Yeah, no.
You can drift with children. Like, what are you talking about?
You're not supposed to.
I didn't say you were supposed to. I said you could do it.
I'm just
Like,
saying it happens, you know?
Have you seen how he talks to women, bro? That man is a virgin. He's never been with a woman.
I'm not. Oh, you mean like a bog? Like, what?
After that, it cuts to the bad guys chilling in their rich hunting people mansion or whatever, and they're reading a file, and it's Chance's file from when he was in the military, and he's like, oh, he was like Ghost Recon, 1 star, you know, he once worked on a boat that was smuggling opium, and when Chance found out, he threw the captain overboard. That was the incident he had with the captain that the foreman had mentioned, like, oh, you had an incident with one of the captains. Oh, that was a misunderstanding. It's like, no, you threw him off the fucking boat. I feel like he was like working the boat or whatever, and he accidentally opened one of the crates or whatever, and he found all this opium and drugs, and then he got super pissed, and he just went to the captain and didn't ask anything, just grabbed him and threw him overboard.
That was the big misunderstanding, you know.
That's when they decided, like, we need to send some people to go pay him a visit and let him know he needs to back the fuck off because he's getting too close.
There's a reason. Yeah. There's a reason why there's caution tape, because the structure is compromised. They'll go in there.
He doesn't care.
The foundation could fall on you, man.
That's JC. He got it.
This duster's made out of asbestos.
So you're gonna find something the fire marshal and arson investigators didn't find?
And the first spot that he like crouches over, he grabs a stick and just kind of starts moving around some loose dirt, and he fucking finds one of the military dog tags. Lucky.
Weird that they didn't find that.
On the first crouch.
On the first
You got that on the first crouch now.
Oh,
shit. How you gonna get out of this? Oh shit! They're beating the shit out of it.
All right.
Not bad. Ooh. To really put to the realism or try to like ground it in, like, you can be an action hero, but sometimes when there's 12 of them, you're gonna get your fucking ass stomped.
Friendly advice, Boudreaux. Get the fuck out of Dodge. Do it today.
The fuck out of
Tell that
Dodge.
bitch girlfriend of yours to point her titties north and step on the gas.
Point her titties north.
I feel like the writer was really proud of that line, and John Woo
He should be.
thought it was hilarious, and he's like, you have to say it or get the fuck out of my set. And then it cuts to Chance arrested at the police station for fucking up a crime scene.
Why would somebody go through all this trouble to kill a homeless man?
Do you believe us now?
That's my father, you bitch.
I'll order a new autopsy.
Those men told me to tell you to point your titties north.
Pulling down a lot more money.
Don't tell me this guy's gonna try to join their little hunters club.
$100 to fill out a form?
No, I'll pay you a lot more than that if you got the experience.
Oh, and you look at yourself in a mirror?
As this is happening, they're having this conversation. You have a shot that's interlaced with that scene going back and forth with the main villain playing his rich man villain piano and just like playing it and just kind of staring off into the distance. It was a very, out of everything in the movie, it was the strangest choice that he's playing his fucking piano like he's a fan of the opera or something like that. It was very weird. Oh, this fucking guy.
I bet he asked for a happy ending every time and never gets it.
Oh no, every time.
Oh, you're so strong.
Very erotic.
What the fuck?
This guy's tired of getting his ass beat.
And he starts questioning him. Literally after the first question, like, who are these people? He gives him all the information. Folds immediately. Doesn't fucking fight him, doesn't like lie, nothing. Just immediately starts talking about these people and their business. And then we cut to the coroner's office. Apparently, the coroner is working with the bad guys and he's falsifying the autopsy reports to throw the cops off. So whenever they do the autopsy, they'll say it's something else. So the cops are like, oh, there wasn't any foul play. But then the detective chick is on to him and she's there questioning. Like, you need to give me the files. You need to fucking take a look at this. Like, this isn't right. Like, more has happened. Like, they found a dog tag with he was clearly shot with something and you're hiding something.
I gotta say, from first episode to this episode, dude, this movie is 1,000 times better. 1,000 times better with the reactions, the acting, plot lines. It's still ridiculous because it's a 90s movie, so you can't get away from that. But like at the same time, it's a level higher.
It feels like a good 90s action flick for sure.
I'm enjoying it.
But for right now, I think the only difference between this and Steven Seagal is that JC is a actual fighter. Like he can put his leg in the air.
It's gonna be you, buddy.
Yep.
Open it.
This guy's a good villain, man.
I was literally about to say, yeah, this is what it's about, man.
Bye.
Bro, clearly he's dead.
Funny little man, eh? A change of scenery is what we need. Something less tropical.
He's spinning that gun around way too casually.
Castle.
Bruh. You should have known what you were getting into. Mr. Charles.
You know he's dying, right?
Of course!
We got a little game we'd like you to play with us.
Oh, shit.
This money belt has $10,000 in it.
This poor guy.
All you have
Yeah, I do feel bad
is
for him.
get to the river. 10 miles through the city. You and the money belt make it to the river. You're $10,000 richer.
You know, this is bullshit. You're not gonna give me no $10,000, you know. And they're like, take the 10,000. You know, all you have to do is make it to the river, and you can keep the 10,000. And he's like, fuck you guys. Like, I don't want to do that shit.
Money could make you a man again.
Damn.
Wow.
Shadow of your former
It can.
I get
God damn it, I'm so homeless.
This could buy me the down payment to a brand new condo. Or a great amount of crack.
So then they tell him he has a 5-minute head start.
Jesus Christ.
Gotta go straight to the police station.
Yeah, thank you,
What are you doing?
This guy has some sort of honor.
Mr. Zanan.
Yeah, don't be weird.
Hat blue.
Yo, I'm not, like, no cap. I don't even like all these white people hunting this black man.
But this guy's a little smarter. He runs into a cemetery.
Wow, you have to give him instructions how to use the weapon.
These are the type of people that go poaching, you know what I mean?
Every prey that he's ever shot, he goes, how you feel about this, Mom?
Bro, oh, you not gonna make it to the river, man. You already in the cemetery.
If you got shot with a ammunition like that, you'd be fucked up.
You need to finish him off. And he gets cold feet. And he's just like, and he hesitates. And he's like,
Don't make me look bad in front of my dogs.
Stop being a little bitch. The motorbikes are unnecessary in that tight space.
oh,
Ooh,
yeah.
Oh, yes.
What's up?
He got a gun. He got that.
He a soldier, I told you.
Yes, great. Suppression fire.
Do you want to play
Go,
rough?
go, 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 go.
I understand.
Bye.
Insist on payment up front.
That's a wild ass gun. That's a 50 caliber pistol.
Why did you leave a shell casing in the field?
Bro, this is 93. DNA isn't what it is today.
It's true. OJ got off, so.
Ballistics were okay back then.
Help me. Help me. Help me. Help me.
It's 1993. We don't understand AIDS yet. Get away from me.
Oh, Oh, he's homeless, so no one will help him.
Oh, that's Rami. That's Sam Rami's brother.
Really?
Yeah.
Shit. It's on now, boy.
Dignity. I like it.
They fucking light him up in the middle of the street, out in the open.
Yeah, they're definitely in New Orleans. You have a parade in the street, drink in the street, kill people in the street.
Right after that, you have a shot of Chance over the dead body. And there's like cops, and it's obviously an active crime scene, and he's just there.
You are a unlicensed private investigator.
Which means you're just some dude.
Abel Seaman, you're just some dude. Why are they letting you touch the... Oh, because he's your friend? Get the fuck out of here.
It's okay. She paid me $217. Like, it's fine. Now it's fucking personal.
Let's pay him a visit.
Then it cuts to the fucking one-eared asshole.
Look at you. You packed your suitcases so quick that their clothes are sticking out. You cliche asshole.
Yeah.
Your trunk was also just open.
Oh, they didn't lock their cars back then.
Close the trunk.
No, they're not gonna look.
Oh, of course not.
Oh my God.
Oh, I wish you would have pulled the trigger.
I was gonna call you Mr. Van Cleef.
Do you see how far my collar is popped?
And his reaction to that.
He's like, oh shit, I just did that.
He's like, there's nobody on the street. The cop with Chance and the 90s homegirl sitting in the backseat of the squad car show up right to the scene where this guy is at. Oh shit, he's still there.
Party.
He's still there. Oh no. Bitch,
Come on,
better
girl.
get down. Yep.
Yep. She's
I like this bitch. I like this. Yes. No!
No! No! You go, girl.
I spent my birthday by myself eating a fucking honey bun.
She's hurt, right?
Yeah,
She's hurt, yeah.
She might be shot a little bit.
Chance fucking grabs the pistol from her, and he starts fucking popping off shots. He clips the dude from the Mummy. He kills some of the henchmen. Nah, she can't go out like that, man. You'll be fine. Take my duster.
Not the duster.
I'm finally taking off my duster.
Not the duster.
But give me the extra mag.
He grabs the magazine.
Oh man.
He's so totally exposed.
That's what I was just about to say. Why are you lying on top of the car instead of posted up behind the engine?
Okay, we got motorcycle riders. How many shots did he shoot in that?
75.
It can't be more than a 15-round clip.
How has no one shot him? He's lying on top of the car.
Yeah, he's out there.
Like,
with this fucking tight-ass jeans and denim shirt, and just fucking roundhouse kicks the motorcycle driver off of the bike. That's right! That's right!
Get his ass. Get his fucking ass.
oh, JC.
He takes the bike, and he tells his 90s hot girlfriend to fucking get on the bike. It's like, dude, just leave her there. Oh, come with me, and we're gonna go chase these guys who are armed to the teeth, and we're gonna go take them out. You're putting this woman in danger.
I can see my car. I think I'm just gonna get in it.
He's like top PI right now. No, what? Did you try to do a wheelie?
No.
He's working for those $217. Ask homegirl to hold the handlebars on the bike, and he pulls out the SMG from the bike, and he fucking starts shooting him, taking a bunch of them out. And bro, to homegirl's defense, if she's around and he's like, yo, do this dangerous thing. You've probably never ridden a bike before, but I need you to fucking handle this shit. This is the clutch. This is the accelerator. I need you to fucking handle this shit.
No fucking way.
What the hell? Why did it explode?
Hey, X Games.
You can't jump over. You crash into another bike. You don't jump over it.
And you reverse so quickly?
Unless he's the first dude to ollie a dirt bike. I don't see how he jumped over that shit.
They go up onto a highway that's closed due to construction, so they can't get any further. And they're being chased by an SUV full of henchmen. And then he does the fucking most baller ass move I've ever seen anybody do.
Get off, bitch.
Oh, because there's gas leaking?
Yeah, now it's too dangerous
They're
to have her
they're
there.
gonna shoot at you. He's gonna kick the bike into that car.
He just goes and plays chicken with his SUV full of dudes outside of the windows, just fucking just shooting at him.
Oh my god.
I told you he's gonna kick it.
He's. Oh my god. Oh my god. A backflip? A front flip?
Front flip. Over the car.
Surfing US.
Hey, why?
Over the car.
Why?
Over the car.
My mullet.
Why? Poor K.
No goddamn way. Being
Poor K. Why did you blow up the car?
You think it's a good idea to keep all that C4 back there? I don't know. I'm just saying.
I'm the explosives expert. Don't talk to me. I know what I'm doing. Oh no, all of our C4.
That's not him. Look at him.
That is not him. That is that Patrick Swayze?
You can tell based on the wide shot they had a close up or like a medium shot when you can tell it's clearly Jean-Claude Van Damme doing like a barrel roll over a car. But the car wasn't probably moving or anything like that. But you can tell that the stunt double that did the actual stunt did that stunt. The car might have not been going as fast, but he crashed the bike and rolled off of it and landed on the fucking pavement. He grabs his girlfriend and they jump off the fucking overpass.
Ladies first. God, you saved our lives. I always know the train schedule. I know every train schedule.
It appears we'll have one last hunt after all, Pick.
So they're walking through the damn wildlands. They stop for a bit. They have a moment where she thinks that he's coming on to her, but she's just taken aback by this dude. It's fair because he's sweaty, he has all the denim on, and he stops. He said, "Close your eyes."
Why do you want me to trust you with my eyes closed?
Really, a kiss right now?
Because I want you to get this D, girl. We only got 35 minutes left in this movie.
This is pretty kinky, you know. I'm from the city. We're out here in the wildland. There's a fucking mosquitoes and crocodiles. This is wild, but I'm down for it. And she fucking closes her eyes, thinking that they're gonna have a moment where he finally kisses her. And her reaction was fucking priceless, just looking at this fucking snake as he's pulling it from her fucking shoulder. And then he starts slapping the shit out of it. And then he starts sucker punching it.
Wow.
That's what I do to my dick when I'm trying to get it there. And he takes a snake and he bites off the rattle.
He bites it with his mouth. Dude, 5 minutes later, he's like keeled over in the middle of the woods. It's like, dude, we're gonna die out here because you thought you could bite off a rattlesnake's tail, you ass.
Moonshine.
The moonshine. I was about to say.
Ooh, wait, that's some good moonshine.
They were drinking Everclear back then?
They end up on a fucking wacko's moonshiner ranch. Ends up being Van Damme's uncle. Must be from Florida.
I still got your shotgun.
Nice hiding place, boss.
You couldn't put it in a case? That shit's dirty.
No oil. It's dustier than a motherfucker.
Yeah, that shit ain't shooting, bro.
Stop throwing guns.
Right? He gives him a shotgun, gives him some ammo. They set traps in the fucking ranch.
The convenience that it's this dude's uncle? Did they go towards that?
The fact that
they get chased to that?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah,
they got chased.
The
there,
fact
right?
that it was already there, like it's like, oh, it's convenient that they got on this train and they made it that way, and now he has his uncle that he hasn't seen in a long time, that he's a moonshiner, has this ranch. It's like so convenient. Can we go to CC's Pizza after this? What the fuck, dude? You could have the wrong house.
Do it, bro. Hey. Oh shit! Oh shit! And there's a whole fuse, bro.
He is so inconvenienced. He's like, fuck. Amateurs.
Dynamite. I love it. That's not gonna help you, boss. Stop standing there.
Get the fuck down!
Oh, wow. I wish there wasn't all that shit going on. You could sample that.
This is actually where the actress who played the 90s chick, she had an issue. She didn't know how to ride a horse. I guess the actor that played the uncle, he was supposed to smack the horse in the ass, but he smacked it really hard and the horse fucking took off and wasn't stopping. And this poor girl, 21 years old, never ridden a fucking horse in her life. And they end up riding up next to her and yanking her off of this horse.
That is fucking, that's the real movie right there.
Pigeons.
More goddamn doves.
That's what you get, bro. When you're in a John Woo movie.
Hey, pigeon.
No fucking way. Oh, shit.
That guy got it bad.
He deserves it. He shot at innocent animals because they annoyed his day.
Pigeons fucking everywhere in this fucking warehouse. Batman.
No goddamn way.
There's Jean-Claude diving while holding onto chains, shooting double pistols, roundhouse kicks, side kicks, front flipping through fire, jumping through glass.
We're fucking with the wrong guy. No fucking way. Oh my god.
He's on fire!
Why are you on fire? Take your jacket off! Drop the gun! Stop talking!
Oh my god. Straight front flip.
Perfect front flip. A kick. Yeah. Yeah. No way. No goddamn way.
Yeah!
Oh, wow.
Get that goddamn cigar out of your mouth. Ooh. Got his ass.
Yo,
Good
and her
shit.
too, bro. For real.
Yeah, she's doing okay.
You fucking bitch.
George of the jungle with a gun. Oh, here we go. How do you feel about gunshots and kicks? Whatever product he has in his hair, those sparks should have activated that.
Right? He would have. He's so flammable. This is great.
The funny thing is they're both like Eastern European, some weird Eastern European country you've never heard of, but also speaking English, so both of them get confused on certain words and phrases, so they're just saying bullshit to each other. My English isn't so good.
They're talking about two completely different things, you know what I mean?
I know you wouldn't want to hurt my feelings.
I have Berettas. We're both bad shots.
So much glass! So much glass! Go ahead and jump through it, bud. That's what you're gonna do. Oh no! Dick shot. Unnecessary! Oh wait.
He got him!
Get the fuck out of here. You loved him. Kiss him on the lips. That was like your boyfriend.
Not anymore.
He used to fucking jerk you off while you play piano.
Bro.
You see how angry he is?
Here we go, guys. Here we go. He's flexing. Woo!
Everyone is dead. And this one guy's like, oh shit, should I get the fuck out of here? What do I do?
What kind of ammo are they using, bro? God damn.
I don't know, but John Woo, you really did it, bro. I love this. I love this.
You lucky son of a bitch! You want some more of that? Yeah!
Not really, bro.
How does it feel to be hunted? Shot!
Son of a bitch.
Oh shit.
Was that a fucking
Oh my god. No!
Wow.
Oh, come on.
Just shoot him, Chance.
Bro, you hurt.
It's got a grenade though.
Baraka! Run!
Run!
Dubs! Is it gonna be a kick? More dubs! What the fuck? It would have been great if he shot him through the sole of his foot.
Front flip!
Backflip, backflip. Backflip, you were right. Front roll. Oh! Oh!
Fire
Really,
doesn't affect
dude?
me.
Oh my god. No fucking
I have muscles.
Your hand is burning! Oh!
It's over.
What the fuck did you just say?
In his balls!
Bye-bye.
Oops. And it blows up. He blows up into a million pieces. Uncle, new girlfriend, and him just walk away. It's like, well, that was a thing. Roll credits. And that was it.
Did he
just
ever pay
kicks.
his boat dues? Did he ever get on the boat? Who knows? Probably not. I want to see the scene where she takes Chance and Uncle back home and her mom is like, what the fuck happened to you? What? Well, dad is dead. This is a street boatman drifter that can do karate. He killed a bunch of people. Also, here's his insane moonshine uncle. He's gonna be staying with us, and hopefully they won't kill us.
I wanna see the aftermath where he's just like a terrible roommate. He's leaving shit everywhere. There's just like crap everywhere. He's super messy. He won't get a fucking job.
Chance, you need to clean your gumbo bowls. You need to clean them. I'm sorry, I just won't do it anymore.
Hard target.